It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. It's the most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drop the blast on me, work the song. Chop to get the shit and the song. Just be patient till them purpose come and you can't come in and explain unless you're trying to catch a song. Different killers are you each and every day. No too much movement can get you shot up in your face.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And some space here. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Back in the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to bring big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Oh my.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up
from the 25 on 2nd down. Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, Michel. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, the guy just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton.
Oh, how's that little
just shy of midfield. His first catch of his wild card game, and it's good for 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel.
Man, love seeing
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michel. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I was fucked up when I was broke.
On 2nd and 9.
But I knew how to
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now first down carry, it's Michel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
There's Newton now on 2nd down. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
I like the Chops, but guys who I had to
tried to give him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And they will run it with Michel.
Bro,
and he
give me a
forward,
fumble.
but comes
Give me
up
a
short of the
fumble.
goal
Because
line,
that's
so
a
he'll get a
beautiful
yard
play.
down to about the 1.
Fucking beautiful.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
But they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And Newton's going to keep it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I wish it was banned.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1.
First time nigga from the hood on that.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That's how I be cutting up.
Taking it about the 1.
First time
not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
I took it off.
Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
Jackson.
Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I'll give
thank
out a
goodness
big
for
one.
heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now a pass here caught by Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're hungry.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Bro,
Gerald McCoy able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. I called it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Got no time to run the streets.
On 1st down, Michelle, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
At the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability.
What do you say?
And it's
17-7. Bitches I did that soon that the other boy touchdown.
Patriots 17. Ravens
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
I got mans in my kidney. Down like me there. Go up with it. Down like
on 1st down, Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's a pick. That's a fucking pick. Let's go,
intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked
We need
up
that
by
shit,
Marlon
man.
Humphrey. And they will set up shop at their own
Pussy nigga,
41-yard
you know what I'm saying,
line.
man.
Before we came up to the
Waiting
booth,
nothing line.
last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh,
My mama
fatal
told me
lapse
about it,
words.
man.
Every time we hear that,
Low
things
key,
tend to fall
I'll
apart
take
a
the
little
field
bit.
goal,
That's what we
right?
saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Double, baby. Say it. Yeah.
He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very
Since I got
generous
the
one. He
field
looks to be
position,
about
I
a
played the
yard or
position
so
on the
short.
man.
He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
I ain't gonna lie to you, all. I don't have to play defense, shorty. It's 4th and 1. I'm going for it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
Bro, come on. They is scamming me.
And that's going to be
They
a
is
turnover on downs.
scamming me, bro.
So certainly the question there, 4th and very short, why throw so deep?
Sometimes the defense actually forces you into these things. Sometimes. What happens is you might end up in a man coverage where they press up tight. Could be a zone coverage where they're crowded.
And he caught that.
And receivers have to
And he
convert
caught
their
that
routes
over
to try
Marcus
and beat
Peters.
that coverage,
Alright.
and you end up throwing it
Alright.
deeper than you want to. Preferably, you want
We
to
got
put your
HD
pass in
by
this
team
situation,
stand.
get the first down, and keep the sticks going.
Wide open, the icon inbounds, and they give me an animation out of bounds.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to let this go.
That's a
Back
pick.
of the end
That's a
zone.
fucking pick.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off
Not
by
the
the Pro
J's
Bowler,
on
Marcus
my way to
Peters.
call it back.
And
I
these
mean,
guys have got
random
it
mouth.
back at the
That's
closing
in the
stages of the first half.
I heard he shot.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he will be run down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're in halftime of this AFC wild card matchup as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wild card game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Raven first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. That catch good for only a couple. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Making the plays that they've made, and that just means one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And 8 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He sets to fire deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Bro, what the fuck?
2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 7 is that one officially a loss of 1. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. To Michelle on the screen. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one. And
he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
He's brought down.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Ravens.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on first. He finds some open field here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
First down, Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins.
In your face!
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Throwing is Newton. Throw caught here by Bird. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Number 7. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble.
17.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The 41-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Newton on first down. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. He's going to go up top again. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Bird, 59 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 24. Ravens.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th with obviously a very... And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20 and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
His kick is good.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Now Newton on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Here's Newton.
3rd and
Throw left side, complete to Bird. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
back at his own 49.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
A 36-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
For Baltimore.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the 50, Newton. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 50 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
It is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Ravens 38. Patriots 31.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand, taking a knee. And guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Yeah, you know, get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.